Region's business. Innovation, transformation, momentum, improving our communities and driving technologies that will shape our region for generations. The collaboration that brings vitality, prosperity, and life to living. Stay with us for the coming half hour as we examine in depth our region's business. Now, here's your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, we'll learn how one of our region's manufacturers is making even better pots and pans with a bit of strategic help from a team of local high school students, plus a new initiative to use the arts to enhance neighborhood development. But first, an icon of American culture and industry, Examine our region's economic comeback over the past 30 years, and you find that enhanced quality of life played a big part in it. From outdoor recreation to arts and culture, you need a quality place to grow a quality economy. And now Pittsburgh's Quantum Theater is doing its part to continue in that tradition by taking art into the neighborhoods to encourage community development. Karla is the artistic director of Quantum. Steve Mosties is director of the Mosties, president of the Mosties Company. And Maya Henry is business district manager of the Lawrenceville Corporation. And welcome. Good to see all three of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is really a cool initiative. Quantum's reaching out into the whole Penn Avenue corridor from what, Lawrenceville to East Liberty in the city of Pittsburgh?
Right.
To do what?
Well, many people know at this point that Quantum Theater makes work environmentally staged in a place that's not a theater, a non-traditional place. We've been doing that for 20 years. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary this year. And we had the notion, along the way we've realized that we have an impact in the neighborhood. We bring 2,000 to 2,500 people over the course of the run of a show. We're there for about 2 months. And we thought to ourselves that we would increase our impact in the neighborhood if we would commit to going back repeatedly to one part of the city. We'll move on to another part, but we're going to make at least 3 projects in what we're calling the Penn Avenue corridor, this swath that goes from Doughboy Square up to Bakery Square, encompassing all those neighborhoods. And we reached out to wonderful folks like Steve and Maya who are going to help us make sure the residents know about us, the businesses know about us, and help us create partnerships with commercial entities and nonprofits and really anyone that might benefit from our presence.
There is already so many exciting things happening in that corridor, from the big investments by innovative companies like whether it's Google or UPMC or the new Children's Hospital, but then at the neighborhood level you seem to have a really strong group of community development corporations that work pretty well together.
We do, and we formed the East End Partnership to try to kind of solidify that connection and solidify the collaboration. And so when Karla talked to me about this initiative, my first thought was how timely it was as we try to work together and strengthen our connections, looking for organizations like Quantum to work with can really go towards enhancing our mission, which is, to bring new people in to the neighborhoods and to increase the customer base for businesses.
Steve, you're a developer. They want to come do art in maybe unfinished buildings. You seem to be committed to this concept. You've been doing it already?
We have had good luck with it in a district called East Side. Before Whole Foods opened, we had a second Flux event. And in our next 2 phases, we had Hot House. The Sprout Fund had 2 Hot House events. We're hosting a microscopic opera in early September in our last remaining vacant space. And with the nature of the economy, there's spaces become available, and there's always new spots to discover along this whole arts corridor, because there's wonderful neighborhoods surrounding it and great people to feed into it. So we've had great luck with it, and it just makes sense.
Wow. So,
good.
Karla, so you're just getting started on this Penn Avenue Corridor initiative. So when and where might be the first production?
In October and November, it opens at the very end of October, we will make an Australian play called When the Rain Stops Falling, and we have great encouragement right now from the folks at the Iron City Brewery. I hope that that's where the first one will be. Meanwhile, we're looking at all kinds of sites shown by people like Steve, and Greg Perlman and the Walnut Capital folks have shown us places. West Penn Hospital's research facility has been one we're looking at. We will quickly announce where our next several works will be, and they will take you to nooks and crannies of this neighborhood that are really interesting, and we hope that we will just be able to repeatedly bring folks in and make them have a full experience that includes the restaurants and shopping and all kinds of other arts activities in this neighborhood.
Really cool. To find out about it when it happens, website?
www.quantumtheater, spelled with an R-E.com.
All right, well, thanks. Congratulations to all of you. Really fun, really terrific. Great to see it happening in Pittsburgh's East End. Thanks so
Thanks,
much.
Bill, for supporting it.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us.